Trying to get this bunker as possible now. Looks like the computer worker had his own thing here, so we're gonna have to fix this. a bit. Yo. Adios. See, biggest field. It's just a slow, methodical job here. How much room I can get in this? I'm wondering how much I could pack into one of these. These are 2.3 million. It's just a massive pig farm. Then running at the mow. Yeah, I got room to stop there. The guy's still collecting. I mean, I thought DJ Goham did one, but it might have been the standard BGAs. But I'm not sure if he said he had 2.5 million or if it was 4.5 million that DJ Goham got in. I'm thinking it was more than 2.5 million, so that's why I'm like really trying to pack it in. It's still the JCB. But I'm trying to see how much I can get off one field, and I'm more than halfway now through this field. You see on the mini map now down there, it's coming back up to the 1. Yeah, it takes a while, man. As you can guess, at 50,000 liters at a go. That was all last night. I started doing it last night when I sat down. And that was like 2-3 hours of just literally, like I said, the truck was a lot closer. So for the first half of this, I was literally, as soon as I emptied, I came back here, I was literally picking up again. It was happening so fast. I almost couldn't keep it up with it in the beginning. It keeps just really busy. This is the headache where the computer comes around and decides to turn around sometimes. I'm trying to correct those errors in the field, but without a PC editor bit, you're playing on the PlayStation bits. It's like a caveman trying to work electronics. It's the problem when you make these big fields. You can get rid of the trees and the boundaries, but sometimes the PC just still has those issues. It really would be easier if more than one person. Or a bit of courseplay. If you can put some of that shit on, make your life easier. But yeah, it definitely is, but not everyone has all the DLCs. That's one thing I struggle with. I mean, I got the John Deere, I can drop that stuff, and I can drop the engine and shit. But the one thing I really do love is the Claas. If I've lost Claas, I lose all my vehicles. Everything I own is Claas. Except that one trailer, the Hamburger. And I got the Venzeli trailer that got released. But I had that one. It was like 68,000, the Venzeli trailer. They released a smaller one. I'm thinking about maybe buying the pass. I would have bought the season pass this year if I thought they were going to be releasing so many. But I got in the farm sim, you know, nearly toward the end of FS17. I got into this. I fractured my back, so I can't go to work, so I'm at home a lot. Since I fractured my back last year, so I've been playing games hardcore. Like, I play Clash of Clans. I'm not sure if you know that game, but I was like a basic member in this clan, and now I run it for the owner. The owner's barely ever on. But yeah, I played Clash of Clans for been in this clan for over 5 years now. 6 years. I got a hell of a lot of stuff. Oh, come on, don't do this again. I don't know if I can get more than 3 million in this. I'm really struggling at this right second. What do you think how much you're going to get in this? Maximum. Try to take a guess at this, because you can see it says 2.4. 2.475k, so it's... I don't know, I'm trying to guess this. Definitely 3 million. I'm just 3.5. The other side is pretty much sheer vertical. Yeah, I want to keep everything inside that damn thing. I don't want having spilling out when it's wrapped up. When I use those bunkers, I came in sets like two large ones. When you start shoveling it out, it takes shit out on the other side of it sometimes, and it really irritates my OCD-ness. You know, 2.8, 3.2. Yeah, I go to 3.0, 3.5. I just can't make my mind up with it. Where is this truck? Yeah, that Venzeli trailer over there. That sucker is well worth its money. It's cheap as chips, and it works. Yeah, you see my farm, I don't got much stuff. I only got the Claas. So when I do some of that foraging, running back, and where I started my farm off with two to 660s. Did a hell of a good job. And this little guy right here, I never repainted it once. It's like my favorite bike, man. I love that thing. Where is it? There it is. This truck right here. I love the shit out of it. It's just cool as hell. I just love it. This thing's badass. If I get broke for money, I'll sell it again. Where's my thing? There it is. I don't use any systems with that Vanzelli trailer since it holds like 68K. You don't need any articulated lorries. That thing holds a ton. But I try to run my farm on a minimum setup. Plus, I restarted my whole map. I want to have eventually have 2 harvesters, and then I can run one as a computer. And I can keep running them going side by side, and I can keep this really pumping it out fast in silage. I'm still hoping by then they might even update the damn thing so I can get the Claas Jaguar, because that thing's just a beast. It just seems a damn shame I'm really stuck to using this system. It works like a treat though, the Annaberger trailer. See ya. I mean, when I did this farm, it was literally, I bought the 2 fields that this starts on down here at the bottom. Because they were like 200K each. And then I bought 29, then I had to buy the farm, and 32, and 33. And then the forest, and that was just one straight up run. It's like I just plowed my 2nd field, but oh no, I think I seeded it with oats. You see right here is my 2nd field where I run in, because it runs so perfect here. So I just said box that sucker off. And then you'll see my 3rd field, which will be down here where your farm is at. I can turn that whole area into one big ass field. I like to use this zone here because it's already so leveled. Seems a shame to go anywhere else. I can move anywhere. It would be next to the BGA. That homemade sucker down there runs at 10K. It's a constant feeder all day while you're doing other jobs. But stuff like this, it cheers me on when I see my own shit like this, because you see people like DJ Goham and everyone that plays on PC, and they got so many mods and things that can do magical fucking things, and coolest tractors, and the greatest role plays. I mean, some of those dudes go hardcore role playing, like Daggerwin. The guy's a genius for his role play. But yeah, some of these people really cheat. I call him DJ Go Cheat whenever I comment on his stuff. He probably doesn't like me. And I found out today that DJ Goham, I'm not sure if you know this, but he's a Giants partner. He's like he got like a partnership inside the company. So he gets all the free. He gets all that shit DLCs free from the Giants. You know, Mr. Sealy P. He goes off to the games cons. It really is. If I had a gaming computer, I probably wouldn't play this. That's the irritating thing. I like Rome Total War. I'm not sure if you know anything about it. It's almost like a Warhammer thing. It's just, I just like vast armies, strategies on a grand scale, different theaters of operations. You know, the Med, in North Europe, and having multiple armies with multiple different problems. And I just like grand strategy games. I only got into this because it's just something that can keep me mentally, you know, occupied. I don't know if I could actually play this on the PC, because then you want the steering wheel, you know what I mean? And then you want to steer it, and the whole side stick panel, and because you have the computer graphics, you're so close to realism. What will let you down would be your keyboard. I don't know if I can do this on PC. It looks awesome though. I love the reflective real lighting. It's one thing that when I bought 19 I was kind of hoping for. They were saying they were selling that when they released the game. Reflective lighting and shit. All the the trailer video showed light bouncing off of the buildings when you drove by, like this right now. Which I'm sure you know. You can drive by and you get the lights flashing off of it. You don't get it in 19, because we suck on the PlayStation. They shaft us for everything. I thought about starting a Facebook page, but sort of like an anti-giant bullshit Facebook page. You know, 'cause you got DJ, always people come up, modders releasing the mods, and they review the mods, that's it. And I thought, if they're gonna keep reviewing them, and people say all good stuff all the time, and it gets me upset. Why don't they say, you know, we're Seasons, this is shit, but that's okay mod, or this one's no good. And like when they release stupid signs, or like the swimming pool, and they release that shit. All we wanted was Seasons, and they released a fucking swimming pool. And then they release fucking signs and a John Deere fucking sign. Who gives a shit what the sign is when you drive down the road, dude? I just want Seasons. I want better equipment. And then they released that bloody bull sign. Jesus, I nearly fucking flipped the other damn day. I don't know what's so difficult. Seasons. They had it in 17. It's just, you know, just do a little work. I said, if they got a team of people, a team. That could be 2 people, 3. Teams more than 1. But whatever the case is, shouldn't all 3 of them, 10 of them be working on Seasons? Having Harry do PC stuff, Peter's doing fucking a bit of PlayStation stuff, you know, Paul's doing only Giant stuff, you know, everyone's doing independent modder stuff. I swear they got their stuff mixed up. They're scattered. Fingers in all the pies. Because there's no goddamn reason why they can't have it out by now. It's taking modders to release it. Modders. I mean, granted, they might be getting a kickback now. They might be in partnership or with Giants, but essentially they started off as modders on making the damn Seasons. I don't know, it'd be a simulation game and they don't even have Seasons as parts and parcel. It's just lazy. It's like going to a drug dealer and saying, excuse me, Mr. Drug Dealer, but I got some drugs to sell you. You go to the drug dealer to buy drugs. It's just, it seems backwards, the metaphor they have in Giants. I'm not as patient with them anymore now. I lost utter patience. I can't watch these, like, the dude is Silver News, and someone be realistic, be honest about it. You know, say, oh, this is a cool track that we released. It has great little options, but dude, it's gonna kill you on your slot count. It's like when they released that flat map. Now, I can understand it if you want to test things out. I've done it before, like laying out all the out pastures and stuff for the cows, and just to see how it looked before I decided if I wanted to buy it. But then you got some of the modders, they're all going on about how great the flat map is, and how you can make your own map, and you can design it this way and the other, and the buildings are in place, all you gotta do is put the roads. And I'm like, yeah, for every tree, that's gonna cost you 1 slot. For every other building, it's gonna cost you 10, 20 slots. I'm like, the flat map, whoever agreed that one, the Giants should have been fired. Straight up sacked for thinking this is a good one to get out there, a flat map. If you want to build it, time you put 1 tractor down, 1 vehicle, and you made the hills right, done everything the way you like it, you just spent all your slots on it. It's stupid. And anyone on YouTube, they all bang on about how beautiful it is and how great it is. This is nothing great. And then I watched DJ Goham's video. He did like today or yesterday. I think it was today. And he just went on about how great the mods are that got released. It's like an update for the man truck. I'm like, yo, I drove the man truck. It might have had a problem, but never noticed it. The problem I see is that there's no Seasons. I mean, there's only... Look, check this out, dude. I'll show you. This is what I've been waiting for fucking Seasons since day one. I redid my whole fucking farm. So, because you can't have animals when the farm starts. Because Seasons knocks the fields, but it's going to knock the animals too because of the aging process. So I only got 50 pigs. They breeded 3 on their own. But I only got 50 pigs in there. And this damn thing has 6 chickens. I got no animals because I'm waiting on Giants to bring Seasons. I can't go full into it, so all I can do right now is make piles of, TMR, make piles of silage. I'm getting ready for like the apocalypse over here, so I can go full at it with animals. I mean, if they didn't have the new update with the animals and the aging and getting, you know, old and the weight, it wouldn't be an issue with the animals, but that's why I'm holding up, and I'm getting really irate with it. I mean, people like DJ Goham, they got people that give them money and stuff, and they got that donations page, and he sells his own merch and shit, and, you know, he makes money. You know, he says, I didn't write a comment, tell me what you think. He don't give a shit, man. Be honest, bro. He says, tell me what you think, and I tell him, don't cheat. And he does it anyway. And he goes, yeah, but that's fun. No, it's not fun, dude. If you want to go cheat, play Mario Kart. Play Fortnite if you want to play some archaic shit. Simulation, not saying you have to keep it real, but a simulation game has some guidelines, you know, somewhere along the line, something. Yeah, but definitely got the priorities all backwards. I mean, even Mr. CDP, he used to be, I'm not sure if he changed his ways, but he used to be a little more neutral and positive. Now he's another one that just goes neutral and positive all the damn time, but you don't ever hear him a partial negative. Sometimes the mod's crap, be honest about it. It's like, oh, they released a fire hydrant. We got about 20 things to make fucking no water. You don't need oh, dude, you're not doing that. No, you're not. See, you know what I mean? The computer wants to bloody do his own thing here. I'm like, right now I'm punching the virtual driver if I was the farmer. You are fired, you suck, you suck. I'm gonna drive him a little bit further. Hopefully he'll get past this. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, that's all backwards with these mods. I mean, Seasons winning testing, what, a week ago? A damn week ago, and like all last week, dude. That's why I started a fresh series, just because Seasons was in testing. And I thought it's been testing, technically testing PC. PC had all these guinea pig problems, right? That's why they got it first, so they can test out the problems. By the time we finished this PC, I would call that polished. But once again, here we are. It's still with them. Now they're saying it's not Giant's fault. They sent it off to Sony. Or it's not Sony, then he might send it off to Microsoft. It's just a blame game. It's like politicians right now with the whole seasons. You know, watching the videos, and I get irate. And my stuff with OCD, and I got post-traumatic stress in the army, and I got a fractured spine. You know, I got a lot of frustrations. I can't do half the jobs I used to do around the house. I gotta rely on my kids. I'm not used to being so reliant. All I want is seasons. I just want to play with snow. Hurry up and get my crop in before the frost sets. I miss it, man. Hurry up, it's gonna rain tomorrow, you know what I mean? I won't be able to make my hay. I just don't like this planting, not planting. So when I do mine, I harvest 1 field, 2 field, 3 field, all big fields. And I'll plow each of them all together. I try to do everything all at once. It's somewhat to balance realism. Not every farmer puts winter crops in. When I was in Montana, you didn't get winter crops. You get your shit as soon as you can, as much as you can. It was harsh up there in Montana. Harsh. To be a farmer out there, bro, it's not even being a farmer, it was cowboy lifestyle. I mean, everyone that worked in the farm, I knew some people, dude, that they had shower like once a week. And they call me a city slicker because I came from New York. I'm like, yo, but I was in the army, I've been in England, I've worked in other farms. They go, it don't matter. You're from New York. Right? Granted, I was like a city slicker. I was the only one that carried around a first aid kit in a backpack. I guess country life people don't think about it too much. I got enough here. It's gonna stop anyway, because once it gets full, I just keep going. It says me emptying out the damn trailer. Yeah, before you get on, let's see, I get my money on the 23rd this month. I need to get my damn bank card back from my missus. I freaking put money on my card. I want to go get this freaking server freaking up. Because if we get a server up, then you can advertise it, and I can all set in the FSM world. And you can get people to come up on a server, and then you can get some of those 4X maps and shit, and you can get some really good big ass PC maps out. Oh, not PC. It'd be so. I'm not sure. See, I'm not even sure if you can rent servers. I'm pretty sure you can. Because when I rented it for Ark Survival Evolved, I saw that there was like tons of games you can rent server for. I only hope you can. Because I heard some people like in PC World, they say when they have servers and they log off, they have their stuff but it doesn't wither and it can't die because it being on PC, it's running 24 hours a day, and everyone can get time to get on it for 2 or 3 days. So that makes me think there has to be a server, place where you can rent it for PC. If not, we'll just have to roll with it. I'm hoping by the time Seasons comes out, we might get some, well, I want to play Pacific Northwest. I love that map. There's some big fields. I want to say, if we had a dedicated server, it makes a hell of a lot, it would make life easier. Because then people can come on all the time, and they can slap up their own little farms and stuff. But people that get on, you're not going to have little kids. Because, you know, I've seen it on the YouTube, on the Facebook world here, on the SEM world, when you scroll down on the PC, in PlayStation, you press the button and you look on the Farm Sim, you can scroll down and you can see all the shit in it. Oh, bloody, my medication's kicking in. Yeah, I would be playing that one, but I wouldn't be playing only on the maps that are season ready. Until maps get season ready, I mean, I don't even know. I might have to restart all my maps all over again. And then once you get past that, take into account Farm Sim 21's around the corner. And every time people talk about that on YouTube, oh boy, I get so mad. How can they dare talk about 21 when we haven't even got seasons yet? Shit, oh, that's so cool, man. I'm gonna drive through my little forest. That shit's gotten way bigger. And see, if you come, notice this when I drive over the map. This was just all that fields. I thought, well, how can I hide this a little bit more, zipping around? I thought if in real life you would have a track, you know, completely skirting around your animals if they were all in a penned area. Plus, you don't want to juggle that mud through your main farm. It's only out for 1 year, man, but they're talking about it. There's already talk. They're trying to be quiet about it because it's going to put people off. It's 19, really. But every 2 years they release one. Think about it, man. We're going to be FS20 next year. I mean 2020. I mean, officially they could talk about it as of next year. We're already near the end of the year, man. I don't like it. I think it sucks and it sounds very stinky because I bought all the DLCs in this, but I'm thinking FS21. I might buy a season pass, so then I'm not paying for everything, you know, bit by bit. And season pass in this one, they got that John Deere buggy thing. I got the Mahindra. Man, the Mahindra shite. It's not as cool, man. There's no blinking lights on it. The John Deere has a fucking flashing light. My kids laugh at me. I like things that have flashing lights. And that's one thing that upsets me with Farm Sim. The lights. on PC right now, that'll be bouncing off the side, man. It'll be looking so freaking cool. That's the only thing that gets me mad is that bit. If we have reflective lighting, I probably wouldn't complain about Seasons. I just want to see a little bit more realism in the environment, not just, you know, what I do. It rains in this game, but you still don't get mud. But there's a well, you got that game Mud Runner, so it's not exactly an impossible, you know, concept to make ground that was loose in texture, like freaking mud stuck on the wheels, but you couldn't see the treads. I don't get this dirt thingy. That's kindergarten for what they should be doing. We should be having mud chucks flying up. It should make a difference flying over, driving over this and driving over that. That's why I never freaking, I know you wash yours every single time. I can't wash my vehicles. Cannot. There's not enough dirt on these damn things as it is. I've been driving them everywhere and it's just never dirty. And here's another little sucky thing. Outside of this vehicle that goes backwards, I tried driving my tractor backwards, like hooking up the front and the back, and I tried turning this around so I can pull it from the other end, and it won't connect. I was absolutely gutted, man. I thought how pretty cool it would be to be driving around in that tractor in a reverse angle, but pulling a trailer. So I haven't seen no one yet. All it does is change the driving aspect. It would be awesome in the silage world. It would reign supreme in the silage world. I reckon it would be awesome on top of that thing, but on top of my silage pit. But no, I would never change up what I got. Oh shit! No! God darn it! Oh, I pressed triangle instead of X. Oh well, that's only like 100 liters. A couple 100 liters. Oh shit. Well, yeah, 270 liters. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to hearing what they talk about next year as a Christmas FS21. It's gonna have to be better. I mean, they jumped tons from 17. I watched a YouTube video today of FS17 just to see how Seasons was, because I've missed it that much. I'm willing, like, no, just go back to my 17 version just to have it. But then as soon as the dude started clicking through the screen and I saw how everything was laid out, I'm like, it looks like shit. The trucks look like shit. I can't go back to it. I miss it, but the graphics in this is so much nicer. The trees, I wish they had a bigger draw distance. It's like when I just get to in front of my bloody door over there, you don't see the silage pit. It looks empty, which I hate that. PC has that bigger draw distance. So hopefully the PlayStation 5 and then, you know, just for PlayStation 5 should open up the platform. It's gonna open up as far as realism and graphics, because the next PlayStations won't have any discs anymore. I think they're gonna evolve from that. They have to if they want to make them better. Just like stay in line with gaming aspects and gaming PCs. They have to have it, or maybe even as long as they might have the option still in it. I'd rather have a plug-in CD-ROM drive to play discs type of thing. That would be better for a PlayStation. Just have it as a pure hard drive. If you want to buy discs, then you can buy this little bit to play those discs. They'll give them that flexibility option, but trying to tell that to a bunch of Japs. Flexibility. It's made them billions up to this point. It's the reason, same reason why their stubbornness is the same reason why Nintendo's going downhill. And all the games on Nintendo are shit. And everyone grew up on Nintendo. Mario Kart, the Super Mario Worlds, everyone has. But considering that they're the predecessors that started off in the modern age, way before Atari, way before the Apple and Mac world was out and IBM came into it, shit. The Japs always had it, but Nintendo's never gonna change. This is like, look at Nissan Skylines. I mean, that car is perfect. I think it's beautiful, excellently designed, and every version for the last 10-15 years is near identical, except there's no electronics and boosters and little mechanical bits under the hood. But just look at it, it can look near identical. You know, you can either, I'd just say you should work with what, run with what works. But they gotta get realism in this one. I mean, everyone still asks for a Follow Me mod. They're never gonna get that one in. I thought they might get it in 19, but I'm not holding my breath on Follow Me. Not holding my breath in Course Play. I mean, PC can get they got that mod where they can do extra loads of contracts at once. We can only do one at a time. It's silly little things. I mean, I've been playing this game for ages, right? I don't even know how to set the auto speed on this one. Autopilot, what the hell do they call it? Activate cruise control. That's it. Activate cruise control. Alright, how do I go slower? See, I activated cruise control, but homie just bookies. The dude flies. I haven't figured out. I'll figure this shit. I'm just gonna load up. Yeah, I've just been doing a little homework on some of these other bigger YouTubers. What makes some certain people good. I mean, they got the what makes a YouTube channel, but now you're throwing me off. Alright, let's figure this out. Huh. Wait a second. See, I got this going here, there. Oh. Dude, I'm sure right there where you're now, penny drop. Oh, no shit. Just to activate it. Bro. For so long. I mean, I've seen it. I just thought, I can't be asked. I just got on with the job. That is so cool. Oh, wow. This is one reason why I hate that friggin' the new Claas update, the Jaguar. Because I can't run alongside of it. It's too much of a pain in my ass trying to drive up and down my fields, following it alongside. That's epic. I'm gonna try that now, man, running up on this motherfucker. Go ahead. Alright, here we go. So let's do it here because I don't care right now. Damn it. That is so cool, man. Wow. I'm blown away on this one here. I've never been able to do this. That is cool. That is very, very cool. Don't do it. Stop it, you. Damn it. Oh. What's here? It's the ending of a field. So stupid. It's not even all the places, man. I mean, I watch on the PC people, man. They say it's because of trees, but I don't know. I don't know about those PC people because they can make whole maps into things, and you never hear one person complain, saying the worker didn't complete something or the worker turned around. Ah. I mean, every day this week, my wife knows. When season cuts in, man, I told her, says, you're not going to see me. It says, I want to be going full at it. It says, you know, I want to see this. I miss it, man. Why'd you stop for? That's probably the easiest bit I enjoy, is the unloading bit. I don't mind either or job. Alright, dude. Alright. Yeah, I don't mind either or job. Just, I used to stick to one job. Never like that when I worked in places and stuff. Warehouses. I mean, the Army had to be pretty flexible, so to speak. But, you know, you did your job, and you do your job well. You know, they would say, know the man's job above you, know the man's job beneath you. But you don't need to know everything, because that's why you got a collective unit. So I still struggle with these jobs like this here, when you got to keep multitasking. I can multitask, but I don't know, I get headaches after it. The more I gotta concentrate. But this is my relaxing game. I mean, the other night, dude, I couldn't even talk to you. I wouldn't be able to get on the mic. Some days my back's in a bad way. The other day I had like a headache for like 24 hours straight. It was going into like 30 hours. And if it was still going on in the morning, I was going to be going to the hospital, but it at least wore off by the second day. I feel like I had a really bad hangover. To the problem, bro. It's like, don't ever get a spinal injury. It's like getting an ex-wife. Best way to describe it. Just imagine going into a store and you can buy anything you want, a wife, a life, a car. And then there was a shelf there that said ex-wives, you know, use fucking department. And you walked in and said, getting all the happy things in life, you bought yourself an ex-wife. That would be the end of it. Yeah, my back freaking kills the shit out of me, man. And my doctors are telling me I need to lighten up on the pills. He goes, the pills can be addictive. I go, alright, cool. You know, it's pretty funny. I hate taking pills. I wasn't into that pill culture that people took ecstasy. I instead acid. You know, I'm not a kid of the 60s. I grew up in the 80s and 90s, you know, teenager shit. But, you know, I understand acid, LSD and shit. But these people, when I got into my 20s, all of a sudden ecstasy was everywhere. And I don't know why people take that shit. I don't understand synthetic drugs. I have no issue with weed. Just give me a second here, man. I just can't synthetic. You think of all natural drugs that are on the world and all the non-natural. They'll say cocaine's natural. Cocaine, the coca plant, is natural. Cocaine ain't natural. And they say, well, heroin comes from the poppy plant. I say, well, poppy plant in itself is not, you know, bad for you. It's a poppy plant. But these type of poppies, if they ground it down, turn into the powder, thus is bad for you. You get it? It's like every along the way you have to add a process into these drugs to make them bad. Marijuana, it grows in the earth just like a tomato, just like an orange off a tree. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I used to say this. I was always an advocate for marijuana when I was even in the army. When in the army, people say, "Oh, you smoke weed, you're biased." I used to feel like say that. People said all the time, but now I'm in the I'm out of the army. I used to be in my uniform saying it. People are like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "Dude, this shit should not be bad for you." I mean, how many people seen rob a bank stoned? You know, how many people robbed a freaking goddamn Starbucks, a gas station? Oh yeah, that guy was high off his ass. He fucking couldn't open the door, but then he pulled out his gun. Yeah, what's bad for people? Some people can't cope with weapons, still kill people. Some people can't cope with drugs. Are you in school or some shit? You in high school, I would guess. Definitely don't want to be swearing if you're young, man. I just don't want to freaking say something wrong that's gonna, you know, offend you. Well, I'm pretty sure you seem like a sound person. Oh, sound. I'm in Europe, man. It's like PC fucking central in this country. They're very PC in this damn country. You can't say anything. It's like I'll say to someone, say, "Yo, why are you doing that in a retarded way for?" And then I got picked on and said, "Yo, you shouldn't say retarded. That's a bad word. Blah 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 blah." I said, "Whoa, what did I say?" I said, "Did I say he's retarded? I didn't call him. Never call a person retarded, dude. That's putting someone down. Come on, man. Have a little more skill than that. I said what he's doing is retarded. I mean, like Forrest Gump, stupid is what stupid does. If you ain't doing nothing stupid, you ain't stupid." Or the old saying, guns don't kill people, it's people that kill people. Shit, 27, I remember that age. Shit, it was only like, figure 10 years ago, 11 years ago. Shit, I cried on my 30th birthday, man. I felt like, you know, even though I wasn't getting old, it's one of those mile markers, you know, you don't like. So my last happiest birthday must have been 23. It was a hell of a doozy. Jordan's basketball number. I mean, you're old enough to. You've probably seen Michael Jordan play. You might have seen him play still. Yeah, you would have been like 13 or some shit, like 14 years old before he would have retired. You into NFL? And what team is your team? Every good-hearted American has a football team. I know hockey can waver and basketball can waver. Certainly baseball people waver, but NFL I think is ingrained into every American. Even the girls, man, get down with that one. It wasn't where I was in New York. Shit, Air Mike. I remember him when he used to do that when he used to do that slam dunk. I remember seeing him do it. It was something else, man. He would jump from so far out on the 3-point line. Yeah, Pittsburgh Steelers used to be great in the 90s, man. 80s into the 90s, they were friggin' epic. One of the best defenses back then in the 90s. You couldn't freaking get past them. They scored for shit. But they were great at defense. I was the Buffalo Bills, man. My team always gets in the Super Bowl and always loses. #1 team in the NFL. Yeah, but Magic Mike, man, some shit. He was so cool. I remember seeing Shaq play. Michael Barkley, Michael Jordan. I mean, yeah. That dude was cool, man. He used to jump in the air, especially just running those, I forgot the positions in basketball, but he used to jump over those short people. It was hilarious. Didn't like basketball too much, man, because I couldn't jump the same as the black people could. I remember playing down in the Bronx and shit, man, because most of the people are black. They think that you might be a Larry Bird. You probably remember that dude, if you remember Magic Mike. Larry Bird, the only good white player, I think, the American white player there ever was. Dude was like 7 foot tall. Black people over where I lived. You think it's racist because I say the black people? Trust me, dude. Where I was, they go, oh, let's see if this white boy's any good. They give you the basketball, they watch you play. Nah, this white boy's shit. Yo, Whitey, sit down. That's that. I'm shit at basketball. I love football. Shit, I love hockey. I loved ice skating, but I can't stop. I can get some speed up in ice skates. I used to love rollerblading. But if you want your feet to hurt and you like that enjoyment, just go in the army. You'll march until your skin fucking comes off. Your fucking soles. And it's fun. You get paid to blow up shit. Looks like I'm gonna have to start a new friggin' pile. Oh yeah. Oh shit, I'm gonna go over here. I reckon I might be able to get a little bit more into this, but I need to shovel this back up a little bit. It's sticking out a little bit too much there. 2.6. Man, the water one. Eesh. It's still possible. I'll have to drop another load in there. I use that JCB to shovel it in. Yeah, compared to me, you know, you got a lot of gear. I see your videos, man. They almost cause me anxiety. It's like, look at all those tractors, all those trailers. Is your slot count up yet? I mean, you must have filled your slot count up with all those stuff. I mean, mine's about 726 right now. I mean, 726 out of 299, so it's 450 left. Oh, come on, you need full. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. You must have killed your slots. Come on, get this in there. Yeah, remember when you first started playing? When did you find out? Was it later into the game, or did you know right away that when you make bales, right, they count as slots? It took me a while in 17, late in 17, I found that out. Remember, I think it was the Pacific Northwest I was playing on. And yeah, made a whole big ass field. I thought, right, I got all my straw bales put away. I'm like, right, I want to make a load of hay bales and put some of those away. And then I figured that, right, I'm gonna go figure make some silage bales. Yeah. The big guys don't talk about it on YouTube. They're on PC. But if you try it out on your farm and you go back on it after, man, see how many slots you have, and then do some baling. You'll instantly see that your slots have gone up. Each bale counts as one slot. Ain't that a bitch? So I can tell you, when they say fucking PlayStation is like the poor man's thingy, even if I got as big with 40,000 followers, I'd still be on the PlayStation, man. Someone has to represent the poor people. All big YouTubers, some of them play both platforms, but basically all the guys up there, they're all the big ones. If you try looking at, you know, FS17 on YouTube, all the big guys are all PC. But yeah, that's why I never do bales anymore. This is why I pick up all my straw loose. I pick up all my hay loose and just dump it in these silos, man. I'll never ever do bales again. Never. This shit. Alright, you're gonna be difficult, come on. Alright, we're gonna get a running speed at this puppy. Lightning speed, Mr. Scotty. We will get more in this, man. I gotta give this an honest thing. I mean, there's something about a lot of people go over Twitch and stuff for broadcasting, but I mean, no, it's great for broadcasting, but I use YouTube as well for music and TV and stuff. Yeah, it really pisses me off, the whole thing with slots. It drives me mad. I mean, Mr. Silly P always says it. I'm not sure if you watch him or not, but the guys I watch, only one dude ever mentions it. I'm not sure if you get the same YouTubers as I do that pop up on your browser in YouTube when you look up FS17. So you might get different people to me, being that you're in the American window and I'm in the European window. Damn. I'm just wondering where else I can get some more. It's like dropping out in such little dribbles. I just poured off the edge. .7. Shoot, this is just close. You're closer than me. Damn it. See, there's no more that can go on there. No, I won't. Damn it, I thought I was going to be able to make a nice turn. Alright, let's go back to pouring it. Pour. I hate this. I like to be quick with dropping all my stuff to get maximum loads in. I can look, but that's all great. It's all within the barrier. This ain't. Yeah, I love this mule. Yeah, I'm personally on Facebook, yeah. I haven't gotten as far as setting up a page on Facebook. I wouldn't know what to put on it, you know. Outside, doing videos and me playing on, doing the farm sim. Occasionally I do a video of when I'm on Fortnite, but that's just for laughs. I'm personally on Facebook. I haven't set up a group for it. Yeah, I couldn't set up an actual group. I would feel like I'm screwing people over doing that, because I'd be repeating a lot of FS news that comes out. I would hate to be just repeating shit all the time. But I don't know, I might have to eventually. I mean, I still want to go set up that Patreon thingy. I gotta get it more polished, but it's not like you can call up the big YouTubers and say, hey, how do you use your business setup? How do you figure out, setting up the Patreons? I mean, you can set up a GoFundMe, I guess, into it, and all that donating crap, but donations wouldn't make a damn difference to me right this second. I got a PlayStation. I don't want people on PlayStation to donate me so I can go buy a PC to ditch them. like some of the other people did. Unless you're a modder, I can't see a reason why you would need donations, because you're not buying software. Unless you want to turn it into a job. But I suppose, yeah, at that point, yeah. But then you're making a job out of scrubbing off people, basically, for me. You know, Facebook did, YouTube paid me. Dude, the day I get a paycheck from YouTube, or even I can start putting adverts in, I'll be made up, dude. I'll be so made up that I can put an advert in. My first paycheck would be crazy. I found out, though, if the first you make, YouTube hangs on to as like, as a little bunker. They hang on to that little bit of money unless you make more. And then anything over $50, you can then, you know, I guess we'll be all set up and you can understand how to work it, but you can request your money out like an ATM, and then they'll transfer it into your account of their choosing, but you have to keep 50, first 50 goes to YouTube. They don't keep it, but you can't touch it until you close your account up. That 50 anyway. I'm looking forward to my first paycheck, even if it's like $2. I'm gonna get it printed up, get it on the wall. I'll be so made up, man. Make for system, not just making money off people. The only way I want to make money off people is like by adverts. And I guess maybe you open up your own merchandise, but I wouldn't know what to do with merchandise, man. I ain't got no slogan. Some of these other YouTubers that use the same bloody words piss me off, really. You got DJ Goham. He says, "It is what it is." All the time. Jesus, man. All the time he says that to me. On YouTube. Look out there. It's pretty cool. I guess it is what it is. Take all the crop. It is what it is. It'd be epic to make money off of YouTube. I mean, I watch some of the videos people talk about. You gotta have like so many hits. You gotta have so many hits and stuff. It takes a while if you're gonna get rich. But just to have like a $2 paycheck, I mean, I would just be so happy. I mean, you got some of these big streamers, dude. I can't even imagine what they're making a month. I mean, some of them say they still work normal jobs, though. So there's only those big streamers that attract 10,000 people at a time to their viewers that make like Ninja in Fortnite. But also, he has his own merchandise. DJ Goham does a lot of stuff, and he has his own merchandise. And did you know DJ Goham? He's a DJ for real, real life DJ. I don't think we can make much work on this one. I'm struggling if I think I can get any more in that other bunker. Why am I getting that tractor? Well, like I say, when I was in the army, they say know your enemy, so it's one of those. I mean, no, he's not my enemy, but you know, he's a bigger person in the industry, has another business, so to speak. He's a competitor, and considering he's a big time, he dwarfs, you know, anything anyone has like 5, 10 subscribers. But that DJ Goham, I give him a credit, man. The guy has a speech. He knows how to talk. Like I said, he got me into it between him and Daggerwin, and then Mr. CLP. Those 3 people got me into it because they talked about what they did, and some of them was, yo, he's so happy. It took a while before his happiness wore out on me, DJ Goham, but some of his people, if they want to get paid, be happy. I'll pay them. The dudes are so happy all the time. In that respect, they're like a 5-year-old kid's always smiling. It's like bloody innocence. And if I had a PC, I can do those fast timing videos. I would love to. I can record a whole session and do it, but unless I live stream, I have a problem. Every time I make a video recording and I try to upload it, it's 50-50 if the videos go through. I'm not sure if it's the typing. I'm not sure. It's like, you know, they heard a swear word in it. I don't know. Because sometimes some videos they say computer says no, and I don't understand that shit. It's standardized thing. I make a even short videos. Sometimes they don't go through. The only things I guarantee go through are times when you stream. I mean, that's how I did a lot of this work, dude. I wouldn't stream when I first did all the plowing. I concentrate too much. I put TV on. I gotta lower the vehicle volume on this because it's drowning me. Yeah, I definitely think you're gonna get the winning ticket on this one. I don't think DJ Goham got 2.5 million. Maybe he only got. I mean, I think he didn't get 4.5. It was 2.7, 200,000. I wonder if it gets compacted more, you might be able to squeeze more into it, but that's like milking a dead chicken over here. I don't think there's anything left I can pack into that place. Oh, come on. Wait. Ah, he's at the top now. I tell you, if you have a small field, it's easy to spot you, dude. I gotta pop up the big map every time to see where he's at. It's like one side of the map to the other, trying to chase this dude down. See one of his turnaround points. Ugh. I heard someone say this in the future they might have ratings on workers. Like certain workers can cost you more money, and you can hire them as a set job. They might be bringing the FS21, which I think would be great. Okay, I'm completely brain farted on this one. What the hell? They wouldn't be so stupid. I'm trying to think what the hell I just said there. Yeah, give me another shot what you're answering to with that one, because my wife just walked through the room. Oh yeah. Well, I always got mad when I first started playing this. I wanted to be able to say you're fired. You know, get a little more thingy. Because, you know, in real farms, the driver goes out there. If you're doing something wrong, or something stupid or retarded, and you're costing that man thousands of dollars. He goes out there and says you're fucking fired. You get your shit off that land quicker than he can get his fucking gun. They want you off the property if you make mistakes, man, like that. This is just so casual. You just take into it any time. 1 minute there's your dude, and the next minute's theirs. I can get it and change your vehicles, but if you have a helper there, it should be a little more. You get to walk up to the door. Are you riding secondhand as a passenger, or are you firing this? A little more something. You know, you bring us a little more simulation into it. You're managing your workforce. And then with each worker, you gotta think about, 401k, so it actually has like more money. You gotta look after a person like a real farm. Take care of them, give them medical and dental, so extra costs every so often. Or your farmer helpers had a baby. It's just stupid things. You make it a little more realistic. Or like some disease, mad cow disease broke out. All your animals had to be killed. It'd be some cool shit like that. Rad realism. If you crash your tractor, it'd be great. I heard that's supposed to be a feature in Ps4 as well. Let's hope they carry that one through. They gotta do something with the helpers. They bring out that horse helper mod. I'm sure that mod will be released by the time Ps21 comes out for Ps19. We'll get it at the last minute. Where is he? Yeah, I'm crossing my fingers they get some of these big things out before Christmas. Like I said, I'm still thinking about opening a Facebook page to kicking off about some of the things they do in their place. They're making millions of dollars, Giants, and they can't have seasons part of the game parcel. It was aggravating when it came out to PC, and I had to watch it for weeks on PC. I remember the day it says in testing. Every day from there, you crush your fingers. I turned on every day with excitement. Now it's like aggravation. I can't stand watching them now. Anyone has seasons. I never see anyone playing in snow either. I'm not sure what's going on with that one. I'm not sure if Giants are putting a block on some of the big YouTubers playing seasons into that avenue or showing it off. But I see people playing seasons, but they're in it looks like spring or fall. I haven't seen anyone play with snow. He's not full. Yeah, this game has some cool things going on for it. But it's more of its addictive quality. I can walk away from the game easy enough, but I play it like real. It's like it's a real farm. I have set goals every time I come on. Like I want to get this much done, that much done. So many jobs actually ticked off. Right now I've been on for about 3 hours solid. Probably taking about a 5-10 minute break altogether in that 3 hours. And it's like I started like 10 o'clock tonight for me. And it's like 1 in the morning. I'll give it another 2 more hours, but I should be done by then. I'm hoping to. Very much we'll get this all done. Eesh, not looking pretty there. I hate that pretty, man. I don't like when it's like that. See, I like it one solid color. It looks better. I always thought how I can make this map a little bit bigger, but I suppose I could. I can probably bring it right up to Miss Sally's Milk. But I want to keep it from the big field straight. So we're probably going up to here. Unless I shorten this field, which would make sense, yeah. I can shorten it to here. But there's a lot of mountainous, you know, in this area here. A lot to flatten out. And if I think I got the workers stopping here, giving me issues in turning around, that area is going to be a minefield for them. So right now I'm using that lease. So I'm using that cultivator. Just like last week that creates fields. I use that first over this area. I drive it personally over all the bits. That's why I'm upset with these tonight, but drive over everywhere. It does get rid of a lot of the errors, and you just gotta get lucky. Every time you cut a tree, make sure you push it into the ground. Every time. You got a better chance of fixing it, but right now I'm still struggling with that without being PC. Where are these eggs appear? I mean, there's only 6 chickens, but it says there's 1 egg. In the old, all the other chicken places, you get like a boxed area for them. You know, you back into here, you dump the food right there. But I haven't seen the box that comes up for that. And I know the chicken eggs will be sold because it still says here, it says 1 egg. I gotta wait until 12 o'clock tonight in the game to see if it says any produce sold or from the animals. I gotta check that out. But right now the box does not appear. It's a small 6 chicken hut. And at least I just thought I'll put it here for the sake of it, so I have something to stop and look at. Alright, we'll go the back way. I mean, you probably get around with the dodgy workers if you had course play. Basic course play, just telling the driver where you want him to go and how you want him to do it, what pattern. I mean, then you'd be able to give, you know, drivers, helpers, say, I want to plow that piece of grassland, and it would just chop up the grass and cut you to plow it. It would be cool to have that a little bit more. I'll be happy with bigger maps. A bigger map in seasons would be cool. Maybe figure out how they can condense, you know, the data they have that makes these games, so you can maybe, you know, render down the slot up. I mean, Mr. Alien Jim did it. When he made this, did it the second time. If you watch the videos about that, Mr. City P did, it explains that, you know, Alien Jim refined his map. Okay, he took away some things, but he refined some areas. But essentially, you know, he made the data a little bit more smarter, compacted together, like any description cleaning process. He just packed it in better, and he made gave us a bit more slots in it. But we need to get a bit more slots in this, or even take away the slots issue on bales. It's a quiet thing you won't see many people complaining about in the forums, is the bales. I mean, I would do it, but I can't stand the bale issue. Make you believe bales and be a baler. Yeah, sure. 1 slot for each bale. it's like Nazi propaganda. No one's talking about it. You'll talk about it, you'd be shocked in Giants World. I mean, I'm not even sure. I mean, no, you don't get it for the animals, but it would be scary. I thought you used to get it for one slot for the cow, for instance. And it just seems a bit of a pain. This game, you can't go too much into one thing, or you gotta specialize in one thing. You could be a cereal farmer, or you could be, a silage farmer. What I'm doing here, I do pure silage. I just think it makes the most money. I used to do silage bales, but then you gotta pick them up, you gotta move them, and then you gotta drive the damn trailers, most awkward of angles. I mean, baling is cool. I love baling. And the news when it came out with Claas, it looks cool as shit. But it's not worth the time and date. I can run across this map 50 times before I do that one. This is more fun anyway, making a big pile. What we used to do up in Montana, we used to make big piles of silage for the corn. Massive. And they're so big, you can get 8 big buds to drive up on one side. These silage pits they give you in the game, they do make me giggle a little bit because they're so small. These are some severely small silage pits. And I try to help out my kids when they play this game. I would say if you specialize in one thing, you'll get by easy. But when I first started playing, I did everything. I had silage stuff, foraging stuff, and then I want to try the sugar beets, the potatoes. And then pretty soon you realize just owning all this equipment killed it for you. You couldn't even place a building down. It was like, sorry, you killed up your slots. You gotta move things. That was the start of me getting aggravated with this game. But I love it. I love playing it. It's not addictive where I gotta get up every day to see. I gotta see how my crop is growing. The game can wait till it can wait. I get on when I can get on it. I'm not rushing to get on it like I used to be in some old games. You gotta worry about your base being destroyed. There's someone breaking into your base and stealing your stuff in some of these online games that you play. Without getting into the names, but this is the most enjoyable, relaxing game I have. I could play for 4 hours without even realizing time's gone by. I've been up easy sometimes at 4 o'clock in the morning. I looked up one time, it's 12:30, next time I look up again, it's for 4 in the morning. And I'm gonna get another one of these Annaburger trailers. You can do pretty cool dumps into the silage pit, approaching it from the side and dumping it in. As long as I can finish this job tonight, man, I'll be happy. That's all I want to get done. I started doing the corn last night, harvesting it, get this done, compact it all down, and then I'll get all my tractors lined up. I get both the 660s and him, the big, whatever it's called, freaking, forget the damn name. X-Zeron. Let's just call it the Transformer one. Freaking call it Optimus Prime for all I care. Damn things is useless. So we got the little Optimus Prime thing, and I get all my little 260s. Just yank my plows and just go haywire at it. If I get all my vehicles on at once, I try to like to have 2 or 3 tractors at once on one field. I mean, I only own one seater, but with seasons, I'm gonna have to own two. Because when you activate seasons, you always gotta bear in mind things die. Your crops that you cut will only last so long because you have to have withering on if you turn on seasons. All the things that you don't have now, bugging you, you'll have to aggravate. They'll do your head in. In a field this big, I've done it before with season 17. It might have been this map, I'm not sure, but it was a huge field. And before I can get it all harvested, the damn thing withered. I think it might have been on Pacific Northwest. It was on the plateau, the bottom right. I made a massive field harvesting my cotton, and I couldn't get to it all in time. And so it brought up a valuable point. You know, you're gonna play this game to specialize in one thing, so you gotta have 2, 3, 4 tractors to bring that crop in, especially if this big of a field. I mean, having a worker would definitely make a hell of a difference. I mean, I use the same mod, so it's not even a question of trying to get anyone onto the map for help, but everything I've done in this has all been hard, grinded work. I kind of think some of these YouTubers cheat and they get 10 people, 20 people on, because they get the PC servers running up. And they'll have all their people on their server helping them out, doing these fields, and they call one of their let's plays for everybody. I think it's just like maximizing a child labor. It's just taking advantage of people. Especially on PlayStation, I don't think there's any big maps to have that yet. It's like PC has the best of it as of right now. So as soon as Christmas, let's say they're talking about the PlayStation 5, even if they're releasing it next year. As soon as they talk about that one, it's all gonna be over for this game, FS19. All sales are gonna drop off because they're gonna be saying 21. Alright, dude. You do my head in. Stay right there, idiot. Yeah, I wish I could say something about FS21. Just like I love people talking, I like seeing it. I wouldn't have a clue where to start, but I just want realism. Good old American realism. I want to drive into a telephone pole and get like new engine damage. You know, wasn't born out of repair work from wear and tear. What happens to crashing into stuff? When you play your buddies crash all your tractors together, and next thing you know, you're like, where'd all your money go? Insurance costs at 12 o'clock every night. You know, you got to pay out for your insurance. It'd be hilarious that. Some speed traps around the map would be pretty cool. See, if you're putting police in the game, put a speed trap up. Otherwise, there's no point in having cruisers on this thing. But they made, I don't know how many millions they made Giants off this, but they may not be listening to everybody, but they're definitely going to be working on things that come up short in their game. Doesn't matter what country you come from, they're up in Germany playing this damn thing. Or the Euro players. I mean, everyone's down in Paris right now. Mr. Silly P just got back from there. But I definitely want to get some little let's plays going on. With some co-ops. I just want to play a little more competitive, you know. Your farm, my farm. Just that added realism. I mean, it's going to be pretty cool, the rotation of crops they got in seasons next. That's going to be pretty damn cool to play with. I mean, I try to listen to the story, how they explain how it's supposed to work. And even in principle, I gotta really concentrate with my medication I'm on. But I really think hard about it because it just sounds so cool how you gotta rotate. This year has to be another crop next year. And, you know, that sounds pretty cool. That I think it's gonna screw up a lot of people. I mean, making TMR, I get confused. I just never memorized the process. Anytime I do TMR, I got my tablet on with the video. And I'm trying to watch DJ Goham, because he's like the best man to look at. He does good videos at doing silage fast and in large bulk. He had a pretty good system how he used to do it. I couldn't explain to anyone how to do it. That's the best way to do it, and that's how I do it. Just dump all the materials loose into that silo, and then fill them up bit by bit, and then once you got them all together, boom, it turns into TMR. Then you just dump it in, and then just do it again, repeat the process. So then I never understood why people would bail. It's far easier clipping it loose. Granted, in real life, you know, you wouldn't do such a thing like that. You wouldn't have a silo all stacked up with all that kind of material in it, pouring out. But you need to ask yourself what's real in the game and what's not real. I mean, I only just switched off on my settings because I just thought about it. It doesn't make sense. I mean, I got all the refills. I want them switched off now. And the slurry comes to my pig stable. I don't want. You gotta turn all that. Man. I mean, for like anyone playing it, everyone needs to learn how to play things. And those little aids make it so much fun. Yeah, I see Moose. I've only seen a couple of his videos. I got Stan the Man just makes my jaw drop. Makes my jaw drop. I always say to my wife, how does this man play? I know he speeds up his videos like 1,000 times fast, but I don't know how. You play the game. You can spend hours and hours and hours, you know, doing stuff. Like I've been in tonight 3 hours just. It's gonna be about 3.5 hours I spent taking in this tonight, and that's not including, say, last night, say about 5 hours. Yeah, I have to see Mr. Sealy P and DJ Goham. I mean, I just got stuck out with those. I mean, I found Stan now. Because Stan does these $10 million challenges. Vehicles on PC. He has like $40 million loans. It's hilarious. He gets these big ass loans, and then he just goes crazy. Where's my thingy? What? Where's my That's why he's not flashing. Someone's falling asleep at the wheel. I'm gonna get majority of this corn, but I'm only gonna hit out the patches. I'm just gonna go up this way one, turn it around, and then run down the length of it one last time, really. I'm not gonna go crazy at these little patches in the middle. I mean, it's gonna be a little doohickey just getting it all fertilized again and plowed. I mean, oh yeah, it won't need plowing again because I already plowed it once, so be good for 2 more goes. So technically, yeah, I could probably just direct seed, which would make my life easier. And I don't even own a cultivator. Cultivating just means double work. I mean, there's some cool ass cultivators in there, but nah, it's just not worth cultivating. I mean, especially after the seeds. Some of the seeders practically have the cultivating tooth on it. So technically speaking, you are cultivating as you see because it'll foil that. It just makes sense. I just don't get the cultivation here. When I first played the game, I cultivated, plowed every time. But learning to play the game, nah. No more cultivation. I mean, I think the cultivator's got some, I mean, not the small ones. I don't like the flexi coil. It just looks hideous. Don't like this big ass hideous yellow one. The cruiser cell sound. Like it, love it. It blends in with shit. The Cooper. I just don't like the bright colors. This is probably my favorite one right there because it's just small. It's a good width. But essentially, not even worth cultivating any game. If you're doing it, it's you're doubling your work. All you need is that little puppy right there. You got your 18.2 and your 12. It's slightly smaller, but it's definitely worth it. That money, it's worth buying 2 of those little puppies and have them running up and down your fields than buying a cultivator. With big, you gotta find a place to put it unsightly. Yes. I mean, they all bring that those snow mask onto buildings. They need to bring rust into the game. But like I say, that's probably tapping on the whole realism the FS21's gonna bring out. Like the damage meters and stuff, and insurance claims. I mean, in a PC once they got people playing police and stuff, but if you could put some speed cameras through, so stop your tractors flying down the road or overtaking. I mean, they got in the truck simulators. It goes against how much money you're making on the load, so you gotta offset everything you do from damage to tickets. I mean, a crappy truck simulator has it. I mean, I played it on my damn phone. It has all these aspects into it, and giants here can't put a speed camera on a damn road. I mean, there's no point having a speedometer right there to tell me how fast I'm going, because it makes no damn difference. I'm going as fast as the machine can go at harvesting. You switch off this, it'll go a lot quicker. You don't need to be Einstein to see that. It's a bloody embarrassment getting a bloody speedo. It's telling your kid when it's driving the steering wheel and you got your foot on the gas. Oh, how you like driving a car? Oh, it's fun, Daddy. Steering the steering wheel. That's what this is with the miles per hour. You want to ask you if you want to put in kilometers a mile per hour. I'll shove that damn thing up their ass if I had the chance. Choice of it. They should please switch the setting on, beginner, noob, normal. The whole point of the speedo. I mean, the damage gizmo. That's another bloody waste. I'm not sure if you've seen the videos with that one. Mr. Sealy P, and I think DJ did one as well. Running it all down to 0. I was quite surprised by the outcome. I would have thought if this runs down to 0, it won't start. It starts. You would think your plow won't work. Plows. Fair stuff. And I should have been driving them up. So right now I'm not repairing none of my vehicles just to see, or more or less to prove a point to myself that it is true. Well, I know that shit works sound. Nothing runs without putting gas in it. So I get the whole fuel bit telling me that when that sucker's gonna run out. But in PC they got the more fuel usage. It would be cool. But you know, pump on my farm. I get that pickup truck. It has that fuel truck in it. Not that one that was bloody. When you get this, but 1,000, like 1,000 liters, so you can fill up any of your vehicles and get them going. I mean, I think for the most part, 1,000 liters in anything fills it up. But I fill up back, which can happen. I mean, I'll probably be going by the shop, but not anytime soon. I got a few plows. I think I own about 3 of them. I know the trick about if you put. I'm not sure if you heard about this little trick. How you can plow faster. If you put this plow, but you see how the teeth are going that way, putting it in reverse, so you're hitching it on this way. So the teeth are facing in. Or is it, whatever it is, you gotta drive it, put it reverse. Nobody's, I confused myself 1 o'clock in the morning. If you reverse it and put it on your tractor, it doesn't matter front or back, but just turn it in reverse. You can go an extra mile faster. Everywhere, which I noticed on all my tractors I tried it on, it does plow that slightly quicker. It's supposed to be some little glitch inside the game, which is the only glitch I know of. Come on, shit, I need to get this damn thing right. I don't want to get my digger to do it. Oh, come on. See, and I've had a little bit more right now. I can finish that off. I'm not gonna go crazy. I'll use my JCB because once it's all done, harvesting all this sucker, I can then just have fun making a little ramp with that one. So I mean, big ass fields. Outside of Pacific Northwest, you can get some pretty square one on the other end. It's going to be pretty massive. But I just love this. It's just the longest field I know you can make. And a lot of the other maps, you got some of those hard mountains that don't come away the same. Alien Gym, something like the greatness with this map. The heavy textures, you cut away the trees, the rocks all disappear and whatnot. So I'd be the first person cutting up the hedges and clearing that way. He's done some pretty cool stuff with this map. And this is the only map where I can make a field that's different. You know, I want to play a map where you can make a farm. You know, I don't want to inherit some other place. Some people want to do that shit. That's cool for their storyline. This is the most American map I could find, you know. Plowing through all these trees and friggin' cutting the ground up. I mean, if you see on there how many fields it is 1, 2, well, not including all those in the bottom. It's just 7 to itself. 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 technical hemispheres. You can make some pretty square ones. All in that 20 section in the bottom right, but that's some pretty square ones. It means you're going to put a computer to work and they're not going to hit all the corners and you got to do all the headland. And I'd rather save myself time doing headland by making them square. I just figure more times more benefit if I'm doing another job, sending the worker just to go up and down. I mean, that's why we employ monkeys, so let the monkey do his job. I mean, granted, it's not in real life. It's not the monkey's job. anyone drives the combine is generally either the farmer, the owner, or someone's bad side you don't want to get on. Nearly dumped this field. I can't believe I nearly got this. I'm gonna finally get to my tally. Once I accept defeat with this harvester and how much I can get, there's still a good chunk at the top. I mean, it's the reason why I make my field square. Any field square. It's just for that reason, because of the AI. If an AI wasn't so stupid, or you had course play would solve it. But then again, just say if PC had it, PC solves it. You don't have any problems with PC. Your problem is your, Pentium chip you got, or your graphics card. Because Sony doesn't want to have people having poor graphics, and PlayStation doesn't want to be shown having poor graphics. They restrict Giants from enabling us to go crazy or taking away the slots. I know that much. I know we're forced to live with slots because the big suppliers don't want to look bad. So they keep these games running at a low, high pitch. So it's constantly going, but it's at a higher pitch. It's just really weird. At PlayStation and Sony, they do restrict the games. I mean, Giants always take all the rap for things being tested, but if you think about it, it goes from Giants to Sony to Microsoft. Everyone has their say before any mod's released. And the legal team has to say, oh no, we're not going to get sued. It's okay. It's kind of crazy how it all is, but it's a culture I guess we live in. Everyone's suing everybody. I don't know why. It wasn't like that when I was a kid. Someone got injured in a park, you just tell them to be smarter. What's my number in there? 800,000. 2.8. Shit. And that's double fert. That's a double fertilization. Granted, one more harvest, it should be at 2 full bunkers. All 3 should be full. There's another harvest. Ouch. I don't think that's very good. I think I should have done better than I did. I mean, if you look at the whole area, I just love how I did this with the contour of the lands. It slopes up one area, slopes down. That's how it comes around, and it just starts flats out. It's like the Pacific Northwest, but miniaturized. I swear to goodness, my back hurts right now like I've been driving this tractor. Tell you that fascia spine's enough like working all day. Just moving around all day can feel like I've worked all week. My back is killing me right now in the center, right at the bottom. And I wish I could use the big crone or that Claas, but until they're gonna fix this damn issue, when I make enough money, I am gonna buy one of these. Maybe just have it parked, inside the warehouse next to the crone, so I can maybe use it. The computer, it loads me to let the computer drive it, man. I want to do the cool job. It just sucks you can't put AI in just a follow mode. It's one thing I never always noticed in this damn game. There's no AI follow. So you can't drive anything. It's just stupid how certain things are. Some ways to say you can bend the rules, right? And then the other way is to say, no, you gotta accept the facts of life. I don't know, it just seems like you're arguing with a woman sometimes with this game. It just moves the goalposts in the middle of the argument. I would love any one of these better harvesters than one we got in this. This one's the only one that can do this job right. I mean, you got the Rosensteins, whatever the hell they're called. Forget the names. The raw ones. They'll hook up every day of the week, and so do the New Hollands. They're no problems. So it's the biggest upset. That's why I get annoyed with Giants. Did not release seasons as part of the parcel. They didn't release it before Claas came out. I mean, I always thought we would have had it before with Claas, but nope, we still don't have it, and we're still not waiting to have it. And then insult to injury, their own machinery can't hook up to their own forest trailers. Nah, you can't tell me that much was an insight. All those millions they spent at the convention, hosting at Claas, their headquarters in Germany. Everyone was there, lots of people, lots of money, people playing the game. You're not telling me nobody picked up the controller and says, hey, let's plug them in. No one met it? I'm thinking people met it and they didn't want to say nothing because people got invited, like Mr. Sealy P and DJ Goham. I don't think he went, but all these people that are partners with the company that are getting their free connections on a low, they get hooked up every which way just to promote them, and they're saying they're doing their channel. Okay. I mean, DJ Goham sells himself as selling his channel. He's making money through Giants. I mean, like I say, a true person will be biased. They answer you with the honesty. This is bad. This ain't good. This slots ain't bad. This is going to be a little harsh for this community. You know, be like a little middleman and actually bring the people together. But like I say, now he gets hooked up now. You don't hear nothing but slots from some of these big guys. I don't know, I just see DJ Goham. I really used to like him, but I just feel he just turned into a sellout, and it absolutely grinds me because he used to be a little more. That's cool. I ain't so cool. I guess somebody can use this in their farm if they did it in that way. You know, he wasn't negative, but he'll be very neutral how he delivered it. He was a politician. I give him that credit, and that's just not worth it for me to cut that. So I see him now, and just, no. And instantly peace at all these damn conventions. He's not putting out as many videos. And then he's left Washoe, Nevada. You know, after playing on, Alien Jim's map. I can't play Washoe, Nevada. I can't make, a field as big as what I got here. I can't make it there. And in Utah, I've been in Montana and Wyoming, bro. I don't want to farm there. I don't want to go back to farming there. That shit is harsh. In the morning, you got spring. Midday, you get summer. Then at nighttime, it's winter. And it repeats again the next damn day. Sometimes the winter holds through the damn day. Sometimes the summer holds through the damn night. But whatever happens, it flips in strong extremes. I think farming in England it wasn't so bad in Europe. You just gotta dress warm enough and you're good. Maybe put a pair of, rubber boots on your feet, keep yourself nice and dry. You wouldn't have to do too much to do the job over here. But one thing Americans wear, but certain garments, it's just a complete nanny state. PPE. I agreed when I worked in Montana. Dude, there's no PPE. Out west, out America, it was just common sense law. If you're smart enough, don't put your hand in there. You know something doesn't work, don't touch it. It's way two different cultures. I mean, if you're brought up in America, I can only say, dudes, come out to Europe. Not to see the place, but to see another culture, especially one outside of America. Because I love America, and I love it to death. I fought it. I got my jaw broken for the damn place. I love my country. No one can see it different. My flagpole, my back garden, where I'm living in England. I love my country, but just gets a little shit with the selections. I don't know if it's going to be worth it filling this trailer. I'm going to make one last run at this, and I'm going to say sayonara with the whole carnage. The Annenberger got a cool auger trailer. But it's not worth it even yet so far. I can't get into seal crops. The harvesters ain't cheap. And this ain't as cool as the Claas one that closes. The Claas one, man, it's sick how that thing goes in. At least I get to jump this from the side edge. Ew. Oh. No. I'm gonna be stuck there. No, I can't get stuck there. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't do that again. Key. Nice wagon. That nearly backfired. I can't wait till they bring the tow bar out. So when you get vehicle stuff, you can actually hook them up by 3-point leakage. Would be cool. So I quite often get stuck in here. Oh shit, no. No. Oh, yeah, that's what I can do. I can paint it. Woohoo! Now I remember how I can fix that. I'll wait until I cover it. Until I paint the damn thing. I don't want to risk losing anything. And this trailer is like probably the coolest thing in the world. I think it was Mr. Silly Ps4 rocking these. But this is like the only forest trailer you truly really need. I bought the Claas ones because they're not exactly expensive. Well, the forage picker up one is, but I have a thing about trailers. I'll probably collect these like shoes. Some trailers are just cool to have. But as time goes by, you get new slots come up, and you want to buy new mods and stuff into the game. I try to leave a good healthy cap where I always have that room to grow if I need to. I mean, I still gotta put my stupid greenhouses down, but again, until I get my cows, my pigs, I'm waiting for the seasons. Because for the dew seasons, you gotta sell up all your animals. Make sure you got all the crops off the field. So the mini mule that they have in here, the little miniature JCB version they have here, I'm some dying to get it. It's like 150,000, I think 120,000. So I gotta make sure this is nice and neat before I cover the cover. Doesn't matter. I guess I still gotta run it all down. Shoot, come on, just go get it. I think one more scoop in this side should make it tidy. Alright. Oh, turn my flashing light on. When they bring a shop here as well, it'd be pretty cool if you could actually have like a mod shop in it where you can buy more flashing lights and stuff. Or directing where you put when you put down these big lamps above your house, or these spotlights, you can direct the lighting. It's like when you go to the BJ, it's all perfectly lit everywhere around it. You can see inside of it, no problem. But it'd be pitch black outside. All this stuff, I swear. See, I'm just dying to drive. I love the part, I love making silage here. I just love the part you get to drive on top of it. I'm not sure if it's like a little kid in me or if it's the popping, the bubbles you get in the bubble wrap. But I do love flattening it. And when it all goes white, it's like a nice big accomplishment. Alright. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Okay, I think that's good enough. I'm not gonna cry, Argentina. Actually, I'll take it on top. I will cry. Touch it. Got it. %. I wish I could dump it to a bigger pile than this. Like, this is like a 2-story building type of height. You know, in the real one, this shit's a lot higher. I mean, granted, you can't get smell-o-vision. Yeah, I'm gonna get something bigger in here. With more wheels. Even though this is fun, but I don't want to be here until I'm 40. I hate doing that. It almost makes me cringe. Friggin' hell. 16,000 liters of chaff. Just... I don't hardly see the worth of it bringing it back. Yeah, I think about making this field bigger, but I don't know how much more bigger it can get. I mean, I know I can take out the road here and make it that road thickness more safely. You could probably take it a little bit more inwards, but eventually you're gonna hit a line in there that you can't go no more. It'll be saying no mas. Last droppage, I guess. Okay. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Don't nosedive into it. Damn you. I tell you, this is like the most great to drive. The gimmick of it's turning its head, overrated. It's severely overrated. I mean, you want something that's a little more quicker. The whole turning head thing. I mean, if you can hook up a trailer to the front and push it like a shuttle truck, it'd be awesome. But it only has a linkage in the back, and that sucks, man. That's a game changer right there. They sold this old turning on crap. It's nothing. I thought it was gonna be the coolest thing since sliced cheese. Even possibly for the mowers. It looks cool doing it, but it's a gimmick, man. It's like a spoiler on a car that does nothing for aerodynamics. It's a real shame. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, I didn't park that one, right? I'll take this sucker to the shop, put some extra wheels on it, and drive his ass up and down there. Kishmeiser. I got that. Not enough money. Oh. So I can't do that. I'm gonna put this puppy with its head reverse. Do it the other way. It looks cool in this way, but it practically does jack shit. I need more wheels on that. I need more wheels than it's giving me here. I need to go get in a trailer. I'll put a trailer on the back. Just have to keep it straight. It needs, the more wheels you get on this, the better it is. Ah, perfect. Okie dokie. Just because it looks cool. Definitely helps having just those extra wheels. I should get that little compactor gizmo as well. Shoot. You can take a look at that one in the shop. It's miscellaneous. Ah, there it is. Yeah, that just gets rid of heaps. If anyone knows where that the compactor is, I thought it was in this game. I'm not sure if it was 17 I'm thinking of. This is like one thing they say, you know, tidy up as you go. You know, if you ever go to work, they always, with warehouses, they always say clean up the dust, pick up the rubbish on the floor, or the garbage, depending on what country you're in. Gee Louise, this is gonna take forever. Hey hub, you stay here. it is. Catch you later, peoples.